Holy shit!
Holy smokes.
Heaps On podcast.
Crikey dick.
Whoa, whoa! Welcome back, everybody, to
The Heaps On podcast. Is this the super long intro?
It's pretty long. We'll cut it short.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, it's good. We can cut it there because
Keep It Rolling.
we're rolling.
Keep it
actually.
rolling.
It's good.
Fucking rubbish.
Oh, I forgot the words to
There
this
you go.
one.
That's enough.
I'm so addicted to the Skrillex one. I forgot the
Yeah.
words to that one.
But
Damn.
don't worry, we'll do the Skrillex one too.
We will.
Who was that? Who's that? Was that?
Def Leppard or something.
Yeah, he grew. It's his arm.
Is it?
Yeah, his arm started another band.
Oh, the Def Leppard drummer's arm.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, shout out to those guys, big metal heads,
Shout out
all
to-
three of us.
Shout out to everyone listening as well. It's episode 5, baby.
5. Christ almighty. I had
Brilliant.
Who had 5? I had 3 on the sweepstakes.
We're over the hump, I reckon.
We've made it.
We've made it. And what happened over the weekend? Lots of sport happened again.
Lots of sport happened, but before we get into things,
Yeah.
I'd just like to ask everybody to please stand for the national anthem of New Zealand.
Are we going to literally stand?
No, not everyone listening.
Oh, everyone listening.
Beautiful.
Man, moving stuff.
Beautiful.
What was her name again? Anyone remember?
That was Rita,
Tatiana or
it was
something.
Rita Ora, wasn't
Rita
it?
Ora. I think. Are we rolling the R on Ora yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she's, she's married to Taika, so maybe we should be. It's Rita Ora.
Rita Ora, Fatu Ora, Kainga Ora.
Totally. That's how you pronounce Ora.
That's how you say it.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem at the Fiji versus All Blacks game in San Diego. It sounds like someone got their auntie in, Ashburton's finest. Let me find her name quickly. But what do you guys think of it?
It was Mala Kavanagh.
Yeah, Marla. Yeah, from the streets of San Diego. Or is she a Kiwi, do you think?
Oh, she is. So,
right.
So she's got roots in South Canterbury.
Who doesn't?
Who hasn't? I suppose is the real question. But it just felt like no one remembered to organise the anthem singer. Anyone know anyone over here who can do it? And they looked it up and said, this lady Marla is based in LA.
Yeah, she's currently performing.
She'll drive down, way cheaper than getting Nick R4 on a plane.
She's performing for Cats, the musical.
Yeah.
Get her in.
Woo!
Yeah.
Look, let's face it, they made a big mistake because they knew that Martin Nonu was there. And I don't know if you guys have heard him sing, but he has the voice of an absolute angel.
He does.
And the face of an angel.
He was signed on to do the halftime show as well.
Yeah.
But they dropped out. They pulled him out last minute.
This is one of the comments from the Herald post I've seen because people really weren't happy about this.
If there's anything I respect, it's the opinions of
The Herald,
Herald comment section.
Me too. But this is something that's going into bat for her. She's a soprano, a trained singer, perhaps not the right fit for the day. My message would be how slow and drawn out it was. Our anthem is already a bit of a dirge. Speed it up, which is quite a fair comment.
Yeah.
She was a soprano. She sings like that. Maybe it's just our anthem doesn't suit that style of singing. And also, speed it up, lady. We get fucking over it in like 2 minutes.
I'm reading between the lines there, and I think what he is saying there is dubstep remix.
Dubstep
remix. This is actually... That's a good point because when we all remember when John Key was trying to suss us out a new flag, right?
Yeah.
And everyone was saying 24 mil. That's a lot of money for a new flag.
People did.
And I was trying to start my own campaign where I was saying like, stuff the flag. It's all right. We need a new anthem.
Yeah,
we got a lot of musicians sitting there not doing nothing.
Whoa.
Sign them up.
Yeah.
I'm talking something like "We Are the World."
It's a good idea.
But yeah, maybe like a trap remix or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'd love the idea of that. At ease, bring them out of retirement, and then Mount Eden dubstep.
Yep.
Get them in on the beats. Who
Fraser.
else? Brooke Fraser. Fuck, get her
great
out. What was
stuff.
her main song again? Anyone remember?
Something about Jesus.
Yeah, she loved a Jesus.
She loves Jesus.
Love it a Jesus. But yeah, it's a funny thing that anthems are like the most important thing, but it feels like the biggest oversight sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, nah, who cares? But it's like, nah, everyone fucking pays attention to that. No one will remember the game.
Yeah.
You don't remember that lady with the hater key doing the woo wobbling.
That's a huge bitch.
You only remember the anthem if it's bad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Which,
that's
I mean, credit to them. Maybe we should intentionally make it memorable and just send somebody really underqualified to go in. Like, those people that would do, they had the looping pedal and they would go like,
the buskers.
Oh,
and they would set like, you know, maybe we can get them to go out and do it.
Yeah, you don't need a marching band anymore.
Got 'em nations,
Just send
got 'em
one.
nations.
Just looping.
At that feet.
Yeah, I love it. Let's get this movement
Let's
going.
get this movement going. Get a busker with a fucking loop pedal to do the national anthem. Boom, at thy feet.
I think the commentators would be into it, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone would be.
I haven't enjoyed that. Yes,
But there was a bit of rugby involved too.
There was a little
Oh, yeah,
bit of
there
rugby.
was.
We weren't the only one to have a anthem stitch up. The Major League Baseball had an all-star match where they had a country star perform the anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, and
the Star Spangled Botch Up.
the
More like
Star Spangled Botch Up indeed, because she totally fucked it.
For the land of the free.
oh man.
Beautiful. Here's the thing, though. I'm almost 95, 100% sure that I get a lot better at singing when I'm on the sauce.
Yeah, she famously she came out and said she was wasted. She was
Yeah.
on the month
Trolleyed.
She was on the month pre anthem, and I feel like she was just sitting in the bar with her mates, and they were going, "Are you sure? Like another round?" She's like, "Yeah,
I'm gonna be real good.
I'm gonna be better."
I'm gonna be mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's checked herself into rehab, eh? I mean, it's a good way to
She
deflect
has.
it.
She has, and in the interview, she said, "Like rehab sounds fun. I'll let y'all know how it goes."
She should check herself into fucking some singing classes.
I'm sure she goes okay when she's sober. But one thing I thought, like, I bet her Spotify listens went like 1,000,000-fold up that
True.
week. So, like, I mean, maybe if you want to get your career spiking again, get pissed and do the national anthem at a baseball game.
True.
'Cause-
Maybe we could do that every episode. You know?
Yeah.
I reckon a good quarter of my Instagram feed is just really bad songs from like, and that's how they get their listens. They put out the worst song imaginable, and
Yeah.
they're weirdos, and then people are like, "What the fuck is this? I
Yeah.
can't look
Yeah.
away."
What's that
Yeah,
so
true.
Works,
famous
you know?
one? What do you think of yourself? I always find good in bad.
Oh, I love that song.
I am a very good bad boy.
I don't know that one.
You should know it.
Or maybe I do.
But yeah, you know, the anthems. Maybe we don't need them anymore. But I tell you what, we do need some more of. Some more rugby.
Rugby.
Rugby, baby.
Well, there's no All Blacks for a month now, I think, or
I
something
know,
like that.
yeah.
It's crazy. But it was a good game. 6 debutants.
Yep.
Pasilio Tossi looked like a world beater. He made a little break, put someone through the middle there.
Immediate impact.
Immediate
As soon as he
impact.
got on. He didn't waste any time, did he? And Billy Proctor.
Oh, Billy Proctor.
Billy P.
Ooh, can I put something to the class?
Go on.
He looked better than Rico, aren't he? Oh, sorry, but he looked really good. Now, Rico's the man. Rico's really, really good. But Billy, this is what I was saying to my mate yesterday. Billy's a 13. He's not a utility. He can't play on the bench. So you've either got to start him or he's not in the 23.
Yeah.
Rico, similar now. Rico can cover wing and stuff, but he's a centre. Those guys are going head to head for the position. I
Yeah.
mean, if Billy had a couple of good games in the rugby championship, it could be like a jersey. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
It could.
Yeah,
I got a little bit horny for that idea
I
yesterday. I
mean,
thought, ooh, Billy. Billy paired with Geordie, you
There's
know?
merit
I
behind
love
it because Rico was an outstanding winger, but since he's
was.
been moved into centre, he hasn't really flourished, has he?
Yeah, I think it's tough. He plays in those big tests, and like, there's not much space in those big tests. So like, I don't want to do him hard, do him an
Get him.
injustice.
Get him.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I just like to see someone else get a run at centre. I reckon Rico's the man. I reckon he's freaking awesome at centre. But it would be cool to see a guy like Billy get a crack against
some young blood.
Wallabies or someone, maybe
Yeah.
even Argentina. Just to start against Argentina would be sick.
Yeah.
Fiji's not the best team for us to like really figure a lot out with as well because
No.
they just play so fucking differently to everyone else.
Totally. And like, we were blooding 6 new guys. That second half was pretty rough to watch. A lot of stop and start. Where were you and how did it affect you? The IT outage, the what was it called? Counter-Strike or something?
Yeah, Counter-Strike. So I think too many
CrowdStrike,
people were playing
CrowdStrike.
Counter-Strike.
CrowdStrike.
Some sort of cybersecurity system went down. Someone launched an update and it didn't take or something. Ben
Yeah.
will know more about it.
Oh, I haven't yet. But what I really found amazing was that I didn't even realize it until I went to Google something and it just
Yeah.
took ages.
Really? Is that what happened?
No, and then some other people told me. But I'd done all my shopping that morning and
Right.
had put heaps of gas in the car, so I was good.
Yeah.
What about you?
I was out and about. Briscoe's had a 50% off sale this weekend.
Whoa.
Which I told you
massive.
guys
You
about.
did tell me about late.
And so I was out getting a new pillow.
Oh.
and PayWave wasn't bloody working. And you know me.
You're a big PayWave
I'm
guy.
a big PayWave guy. Refused to put my card in
Yes.
because that's how they get you.
It is how they
It is
get.
how
Who's
they get
who's
you.
they?
You know, I don't want to go into it.
Right. Shadow Banks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the
That was Gandalf's horse, wasn't it?
Shadow Facts.
Shadowfax. Yeah.
Easy mistake.
Yeah.
Totally.
Nah. I mean, you'll just end up on a list.
Yeah.
If you put your card into anything. So I'm a strictly PayWave guy.
Yeah.
I like contactless things.
So do I.
And and basically the PayWave was down, and I couldn't buy my pillow. And then I went to the gas station to get some gas. I always prepay as well.
Yeah, right.
I'm a prepay.
Rather not go in.
I'm a prepay guy.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of people not being able to pay for their gas.
And no one has pens anymore, so you can't
No.
even write an IOU and stick it on their windscreen or whatever.
Yeah.
I was actually up north in Kitty, and not to flex too much. Went away for a lovely a night or two with the significant other. Walked into the Kitty New World, and it was chaos in there. Let me tell you, people were trying to get their cheeses and their beers for the rugby the next day,
Jesus
and
Christ.
and the self checkout there was just kids abandoning Just Juices,
Wow.
left, right, and centre, going, "What? PayWave?" And they're like, "Is your card in your car?" PayWave's down, and I overheard the checkout lady go, "PayWave's down." I went, "Oh, cool! I've got a credit card that I can swipe. That's sweet." And then I get to it, get all my stuff through, and she comes over and goes, "Credit card's not working either." And I was like, "That piece of information would have been
crikey.
helpful
Jesus,
just before.
woman."
Come on!" And I felt real bad because I thought it was like their bank. Because I was just in New World, and I was like, "Fuck this, Kitty New World's useless." And then they were like, "It's the bank's fault," and I was like, "Fucking ANZ Kitty's fucked something up."
Hell yeah.
Little did I know, I get in the car and it's the whole bloody world. I felt quite bad. I'd localized my rage towards the Kitty New World.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Shout out to you if you'll work there or you know anyone who works there.
sorry about that.
Send them this and say Ra said sorry.
I am sorry.
I was actually at Subway that night as well. The
plot thickens.
And they made me pay for my sandwich.
Yeah.
before they
Oh,
made it.
Oh, just to make sure your card
To make
worked.
sure my card worked, and
Oh,
it
brutal.
did. It worked. So I and it kind of halfway through I realized I didn't want double cheese, but they kind of let me just have it on the sly. But then the next guy who came in,
Yeah.
they did the same thing. Asked him to pay first.
Right.
His card didn't work, so I was there big dicking
Oh.
with a foot long Italian herbs and cheese. I thought about
Damn.
asking for a second one
Just to flex on
just
that guy.
to show that guy that his bank sucks.
Damn, nice, bro.
Yeah.
That-
Lucky
They
you.
actually-
You
yeah,
got that
usually-
Subway in.
They often ask me to pay in advance as well because I went through a phase where, we'd get up to the stage where they ask you if you want salt and pepper, and I'd be like, oh, can I just have a sniff to see how well it's seasoned? And then I'd leg it out there with an unwrapped footlong.
You sniffed the footlong. Damn, bro. Pause.
But I'd have to add my own salt and pepper later. So,
Yeah, true.
it's-
Yeah.
everything is a trade-off.
Absolutely.
Totally. So Origin was on this week. It was a big game. It was on
Yes.
Ben's birthday as well.
Yeah.
We went to the pub
We
together.
went to the
We
pub.
went to the pub. It was a
great
great time.
It was a great atmosphere. wasn't
Great
it?
atmosphere.
Great atmosphere.
You know what's good? When the crowd at the pub are just yelling so much, you can't even hear the
They
commentary.
want to kill each other.
They want to go crazy.
Yep.
First half, no tries. It
Oh,
was,
two all, yeah.
Yeah, there was 2 points in it at the half.
Two. Sorry, yeah, two, yeah.
There was a lot of big hits. There was a lot of controversy. It was a bit of biff as
was.
well. Cameron Murray running in from the bench to get involved
Jeremiah and then I headbutted Thingy in the back.
in the Bulls.
Yep, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Damn, it was nuts. And then Cameron Murray got sent off, but because he was already benched, that meant that Mitch Barnett.
Yeah,
little
yeah,
team.
yeah. Silver
seat.
lining, wasn't it?
No, Mitch Barnett got sin binned
Oh, did he?
because Cameron Murray was on the bench and he got 10 minutes.
Oh.
We basically had to pick someone. Well, they had to pick someone. Sorry, that had to go sit. out.
Oh,
Confusing.
really?
Yeah, so Barnett.
So
yeah,
confusing. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's why in the post-match interviews, when Joey was interviewing Barney, he was like, "Are you a bit salty at Cam Murray?"
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
Barney
yeah.
was like, "Yeah, I fucking hate him." But no, Barney had a blinder. He came on early after Crichton crooked his neck, and then he backed up 2 days later.
Yeah,
What
he did.
what an effort! So did Cape Wild. Shout out to him as well. But yeah, no, it was good. Law and Moses looked dominant. Is
They
that
did.
jersey Moses' now? Like, what happens when Cleary gets back?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a long time between drinks for Origin.
Yeah, true.
It's a year. A lot of water could pass under the bridge. But I mean, who's to say Luai will be there? He might have a dog shit start to the year with the Tigers next year, and it could be Moses and Cleary. You never know.
You never know.
It is often picked on form a little bit, but yeah, I think Moses would get a crack next year for sure. He was amazing. He was fantastic.
They the Origin teams have a very like pick and stick mentality, right?
Yes.
Especially if you've just won an historical series.
Yes,
Pretty hard to change that team.
great match.
Can't wait for the
Great
next
series.
one.
Great series.
You know what else has been a great series?
The NRL.
The NRL.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
I was going to say House of the Dragon.
What's been happening? Warriors been happening. That's what. Yeah, we had a heartbreaker in Canberra.
There were some really strong wins in Canberra on Friday night, and, it just didn't go our way.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of really strong wins, the game started with a guy smoking something on camera.
Yeah. What the hell?
What the hell
What
was
the
going on
bloody
with that?
hell?
Have we got him on the show?
Yeah, he's coming on the show.
He's coming
in
on the
bit.
show in a
Yeah, we're
bit.
bringing him in.
But
on
yeah,
the
it was
show
an
in a bit.
impressive effort to time up the, because the ground announcer must go, and now it's time for the big bloody Viking horn. And then he was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm
He was
standing
ready for
right
it.
where it's going to happen. And then he got his little bugle, as they call it, the bug, and he got it, and he played his little weed trumpet song.
His war cry.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
And he got one off. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people saying no smoke, where there's no smoke, there's no fire, and that he might not have actually blazed up. So it
looked-
might have been
yeah.
a fake bong rip.
It just looked like a can and a stubby holder, and he just had the lighter going.
Ben,
It's
as
fake
someone who's
news.
not invested
He was
at
going for
all, is it rude? Like, and I know you're not part of the community, but is it rude to sort of steal clout from the weed community by faking smoking weed?
No, because I think he's really standing up for what it means to wear the Canberra Raiders jersey,
Right.
the colour green.
The green.
They've legalised it
machine.
there over in Canberra because, one rule for us, another for them,
Oh.
being a big politician city.
Right.
So I think he was really trying to make a point about social inequalities.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
He's a protester.
He's a man of the people.
He's a man of the people. But good on him.
Yeah, good on him.
Raising awareness of weed smoking in cold cities.
Yeah, freezing
Yeah.
apparently right now
Yep.
at the moment in Canberra.
Do you think it was a tactic by the Raiders to target Pompey's knee right on halftime? To give him like a little, just a little slap on
Charlie
the knee.
horse.
Well, he got a knee on knee or something, and then it's like he's going to be fucked.
Yeah.
And he's their only kicker. Maybe they knew something in that department.
True. Maybe they got the inside word that CHT is not good off the T.
Yeah, fuck. It was one of the stinkest images I've seen in sports this year. I'm not going to lie.
Him after the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt for him.
Could you kick that goal?
I could.
It feels brutal.
no
Like, that's not a
comment.
conversation you want to say. It's three guys over 100 kilos who couldn't run 5Ks in under like 45 minutes. I don't want to throw you guys under that bus, but I couldn't.
If I can be brutally honest with you guys, I just have trouble even balancing it on that little egg cup thingy.
Yeah,
No, no,
I'm better
stuff.
off a shoe,
Yeah.
like from the old school days.
Yes.
chuck it on one of those old English ones from the warehouse.
Yeah, yeah.
And I could slot that from just about anywhere.
Doc Martens, great receptacle.
It just looked like it just flew off. I don't want to think about it too much.
It was a funny angle.
It
was a very funny angle. He overcompensated it, and he had his head down.
He stood on a funny
while he was
angle.
doing the follow through. Yeah, but that's hard. Pressure will do a lot of funny things to the mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we don't know what it's like because we're not professional athletes.
No, we don't.
But we got close.
I'm currently too fat to even be allowed to have Maccas ever again in my
Yeah,
life.
I
So
love
I can't talk.
Macca's.
I know it's hard. It's hard because there's so much pressure on us winning every game now, and he knew that greatness was in his shoes, and he knew the pressure. And unfortunately, Warriors fans, not us, but
Not us.
Warriors fans are toxic.
They are. They can be toxic, Warriors fans. Is there anything Mitch Wynette can't do? He's a man machine.
He can't get any more tattoos on his lower back.
Nah, yeah, that space is taken.
That space is taken.
Do we know what it says?
I think it says
Barnett?
Yeah, it says Pop Smoke Rules.
Yeah, and then the leg tattoo he has too.
He's got it all over him.
He's got Pop
He's
Smoke.
got a half body Pop Smoke full piece.
It's crazy that Pop Smoke had that much of an effect on him with his 6-month rapping career before he got killed.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, Pop Smoke's dead. So it's like their RIP tattoos, Mitch Barnett's tattoos.
Yeah.
He must have really loved him.
Yeah, I think he did. He really got into it. But yeah, brilliant game from him. Both props scored.
Yeah.
It was wild.
You had
Crazy.
Cape Wild scored as well on the. Was he
did.
playing in the centres?
Yeah, I think he was in the centres once Pompey went off.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
One net, AFB.
It's
and-
another week of us just like completely rolling the dice and being like, oh, well, you're going to have to play there because someone's sore. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Toro Picky
it's-
went off in the first 5 minutes, so Roger had to play fullback.
Yeah.
Which will that happen going forward? I mean, the season's kind of gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say that too loud.
Hey.
Roger will play fullback.
Oh, right.
You know, the TV1 and 3 journalists will show up.
we saw the guy in the crowd hitting that bong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were some substances there at that game, and I think that had an impact on
True.
the team.
True. He could have. They could have been secondhand stoned out there on that field.
I'd like to
The
see an
vape clouds,
investigation.
They should be. Whether they inhaled any secondhand weed smoke in Canberra. I mean, if the whole Viking clap crowd just like did a big chuff right on as the Warriors walked out, it would mess with their heads a little bit.
You've been to a lot of Warriors training sessions.
Yeah, okay.
Do a lot of kick trainings go down?
I mean, like this is a insider trading here, but I could say, not when I'm there, but they let us in for 5 minutes of one training session a week. Definitely, I would hope that there's about 4 or 5 other hours
Yeah.
that they're there. So I can't say that they're training it when we're there because we just get to film like what you see on the news, that little snippet of them running up and down or stretching. But I imagine it happens at the end of training.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It did feel like maybe Pompey was the guy who practices after Sean and after who else?
To a picky?
Toro Picky kicks too. But would he have kicked? Do you reckon?
Yeah, he would have.
Oh.
It probably goes in that order. It goes SJ,
Yeah.
Pompey, Tuapiki,
Really?
and then CHT.
And Metcalf maybe even if he was
Oh
fit
yeah,
or
sorry.
something.
Yeah, Metcalf would probably be second. Actually, he'd probably be above Pompey. But yeah, maybe it's an investment opportunity for some very smart individuals like ourselves.
Yeah.
Set
Yeah.
up some sort of touring, like the golf driving simulators, but it's for kicking goals.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
How much space do you need? Only like about 2 paddocks
just
worth.
Yeah. Or just like a projector in a trailer that we just take
Oh, and
touring.
you just
That's
kick
not
at
bad.
it. Yeah, I
we
like
become
that.
carnies.
Take it on the road.
Yeah.
I'd love to become a carny. It's
Yeah.
been my dream my whole life.
Unlimited speedway sauce.
Fuck yeah.
And for a couple
Yummy.
of dollars extra, you could print off someone's face that you hate and put it on the ball.
Totally.
Wow.
But on a positive note, 2 home games to come in a
Yes.
row. The Tigers and the Eels. Hopefully we can... Fuck those guys.
Yeah, two bottom of the table teams.
Please let us beat them.
Yeah, no,
we're just
gonna
like
beat them.
2 more wins for the fans for the rest of this season. Then we'll go home for the summer relatively
Happy.
happy.
I'll tell you why we're going to beat them. Because the Mexican Mana Wave's going to be
Yeah. The Mexican Wave's going to happen. Fuck yeah. Ben missed it, but we
I
got
don't
it.
have a thing for that, do I?
That's
Nah,
okay. There's
sorry.
no sound for it. But up the wires, as they say. It's on the soundboard, but I'll say it anyway.
Well, what I was going to say is, I think what we really illustrated that night was that sometimes if you feel that one of the parts of your role is too much for you, it's all right to turn around to the rest of your team and be like, "Hey, I need you to take this over." And that's why I've actually Tab's given me the soundboard today, and that's why I've really fucked it up.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we'll see
You're
how
doing
that
a good
goes.
job.
Yeah.
If you're
You're doing
missing
a
the
good job.
sounds, Ben's still trying to figure out which one to press. That's
Whoa,
the
that's
use
a
of
good
it.
one.
Use
That's
it
a
at
good
that,
one.
spot, at that
I
spot.
don't use that enough.
One thing I just wanted to touch on that we didn't touch on at the start was so obviously the Instagram page is a big promotional tool for the
Yeah,
podcast.
it's great
Obviously,
stuff.
we
It's
use
the
it
window
to
to the pod.
if you like this, you might like listening to us talk for 45 minutes. You probably won't, but you might. So we use it to promote a lot of the stuff we have, little clips, and we all have the login details, right?
Yes.
You have them on your phone. I have them on mine. Ben has them on his.
No.
Yeah.
You don't? Don't
You do.
Okay, you
because
do.
I've
We
seen
all
you
do.
on it.
So recently, I went to the Explore page, and the Explore page is sort of an algorithm-based, series of pictures and videos. We all know what it is. It's what you might be interested in, and obviously, our page we follow each other. It's
Yeah.
all the only
It's the only
accounts we
thing
follow.
we follow.
Is Ra, Ben, and Tav. And I went to the page and I was surprised to find that the only images on the Explore page were anime manga based pictures, and they were all of women's tits, anime tits. Now, I'm looking around here. I know it wasn't me. I haven't been using that account to search anything. Have you?
Well,
No.
every week we
So-
talk a lot about sport.
Yeah.
And I just thought that, perhaps if we maybe branched out a little bit into sort of more artistic side of things, that perhaps we could, get a greater appreciation for.
Look, mate, I'll stop you there. It's just not appropriate. If you could just stop doing that, please. So you're using your phone, but in our account to search for pictures you like looking at. Is that right?
I also might have liked a few posts as well, if I'm going to be
that's
completely
bad,
honest.
you know?
God, Jesus.
This is our brand we're trying to build here. And obviously, Tavis has probably got some other offers coming in. We need to, keep this thing going. You can't be having our name pop up liking pictures of big anime tits.
Well, not all of them were huge. They're all huge, actually.
Is it fan fiction, like, stories?
I can show you the
it's a
videos.
good
I'll
mix
bring it up
novels?
on the screen.
Hey, put it up on the screen.
I screenshotted it and screen recorded it and went for ages. You couldn't find a different post for ages. It was just tits.
Yes, well, here's the other thing: is it actually took me several hours of work to get it to that stage. You expect these sorts of things to come about quickly, but the algorithm isn't as swift and adept as you'd think. So I probably 3 to 4 hours there of googling names, and then.
And the fact that you knew the names to look for is concerning
Wow,
too. You know.
that's,
Oh no, that's not hard. You just look up any female anime character.
But you know their names already. You didn't have to look them up. Let's be honest here. Anyway, what I'd like you to do is maybe spend that 3 or 4 hours that you spent doing that reorganizing our algorithm to be
searching
sports.
Sonny Bill,
Sonny
Ma
Bill,
Nonu.
totally. Because we want those posts coming up. What if we go to the Explore page? Could be handy.
What if I'm showing like a workmate or my boss goes, "Oh, the podcast is going great," and then look who follows us. I hit the Explore page.
accidentally?
Bulma's boobs.
Well,
That's what happened to me at work, basically.
Jesus.
I was sitting there going, "Oh yeah, the page is growing pretty good," and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
Well,
I was actually
here's a little bit-
livid,
here's a bit-
disgusted by this.
Here's something I'm a little bit confused by, because I hide my Explore page for that same reason.
Right? You hide it; it's not available.
Yeah, so
on your-
because if I show people my Explore page,
They'll think
on
you're
my
a
account,
freak.
it's just the same thing.
yeah, right.
Not that I'm looking them up.
No.
No. I mean, I think it was just an accident. We've all seen there was
This
a
is where you
massive.
should be playing the X-Files music, by the way. Tavis needs to get the soundboard back, I think.
We've all seen that there was a massive IT outage this week, and it had a lot of problems. And so, I think what's happened here is
Yeah.
that some of the wires have been crossed. And
Right.
when I was typing in Dave Fafita huge hit-ups, as some of the letters got swapped around, and huge tits,
Tatsuki
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure came out, which,
Christ.
as you can tell, they sound similar.
Yeah, you've actually convinced me now. The Olympics is on, but apparently no one wants to have it. Ben.
Oh, yeah. I watched a
Oh,
video
yeah.
this morning about how it's just less and less people are putting their hands up for it. And the Olympic Committee this time round, because it was only between 2 cities, it was between LA and Paris. And they were like, "Oh, Paris, you got it. But LA, you get the next one." And then they're just not even doing it for the next one. What's going to happen after that? They're going to have to start paying people to do it.
Wow.
They're like, come on.
Yeah,
Zimbabwe,
because it's just countries
get in there.
spending like billions on stadiums that never get used again and shit, eh?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Maybe they should drop some of the sillier sports from it. Just saying.
Wild. So maybe they should just have like 4 cities in the world that only ever have it or something, you
Well,
know?
it's true.
Rotate.
It's kind of going that way anyway, because you need like fucking 30 different stadiums for all your shit, plus a big ass breakdancing arena, which only 2 or 3 places in the world really have a breakdancing arena up to my standard.
Half
at
the
least.
budget's going on that anyway. I remember when was it Sochi, the Winter Olympics in Russia a few years ago.
yeah.
I remember watching a piece about, I think Vice actually did a doco where they went over.
Oh, yeah.
And before the Olympics began, they were taking journalists and just tourists on tours to show them all the facilities.
Yes.
Sochi costs like $1.5 billion. That's how much it cost Russia
Jesus.
to build everything.
And that was just
host
on that
it.
railway.
And so these journalists went along and just said, like, how much did this? It was a ski jump.
Yeah.
There was a ski jump, and there's like, I don't know if you know much about ski jumps. Maybe
A lot.
Ben might.
It's a big downhill thing.
There's
Yep.
not a lot to it, right?
Yeah.
It's
a lot
just,
of snow.
It's a big ramp.
You think maybe costs, I don't know, let's say on the high end, 400K maybe.
I would have no
I'd
idea.
go a
but-
million, but
Yeah.
Jesus.
This one costs like 25 million.
Oh,
Really?
crikey.
Mate.
Did
Yeah.
they build the fucking hill too?
Far out.
There was a lot of backdoor deals going on
Backdoor
for the
deals.
Sochi games.
I have a man who has a lot of snow.
And
He can build a big ramp, 25 million, good deal.
I think what the deal is that Putin is just real good mates with the guys who'd get the contracts to build
that's
it.
it.
And so they're like, how much does it cost to build this?
Putin is the guy building.
Yeah, Putin is the guy. He owns-
25 million. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just pocketing it. But yeah, a lot of talk about the sex beds at the Olympics.
So are they actually back? Are they
Yeah,
doing it?
No, they're back. They're back.
No rooting at the
No
Olympics,
rooting
guys.
allowed.
So
Wait,
they're made
what are
out
the
of
sex beds?
They're made
Go
out
on.
of cardboard, so they can't fuck on them.
They
Oh,
apparently.
those things are sturdy as hell, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Take 120 kilos plus the rest. Or?
And you know, a couple of years ago, I was in LA and I seen a lot of homeless people going at it on some cardboard. So I don't think that has stopped you.
It's been
Well, I think they're designed so that if more than one person hops on the bed,
It collapses.
It collapses.
But-
Which is that really going to stop
But then
you?
you're just practicing breakdancing, right?
Well, hold
A
on.
couple of back spins, you know?
You can't-
Hey,
you
come
can't
on,
be-
Ben, get riff with me here for fuck's sake. That was a good riff.
All I'm saying is you can't be saying, oh, we made this bed so that if two people get on it, it's going to collapse because two fucking sprinters are one shot putter.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
They make them thicker. They make them more sturdy.
Plus, there's other
Locked
furniture in
and
those
embraced.
rooms. Do they make the chairs specifically designed so you can't root on them as well? You know?
Yeah.
Do they just like
Now
do
I'm
they
just thinking about
Like, when
The
they do-
shower's got a cum detector.
when they're putting together the Olympic Village, they like every piece of furniture be like, that's a great table for the opening,
Wait.
things, but how do we make it so people can't have sex?
they just
on
bring
it?
the French people to test everything out, and they're just like,
Put some spikes.
oh,
Put
yes,
some-
you could have sex on
Here's
this.
my-
Put some spikes on that.
Here's my question, though. How did our 13-year-old rugby coaches get in charge of this? No rooting before the games.
Oh, yeah.
You'll lose all your money.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
that,
damn.
that World Cup when
No risk from me, coach.
When that All Blacks said that they were going to go celibate for the World Cup. Do you remember that?
Oh, it was it was an ad campaign, I think.
yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I do. And it was led by like ex-coaches and stuff,
I'm
wasn't
pretty
it?
sure it was John Kerwood.
Yeah,
was
it was.
fronting it.
Don't root.
Oh, that's why
for
he
the
was so
All
depressed.
Blacks or something. Yeah, it
we're
was,
not having sex so we can win a World Cup.
yeah, it was pretty cruel, and it kind of spoke to our repressed nature as Kiwis. You know,
Yeah.
But also a little bit ahead of the time, considering the whole semen retention movement of the 2010s and 2020s.
That's true. That's very true.
No Nut November,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Yeah, right. The meme movements as well. True.
And when do they normally hold the Oh no, it's October actually. They normally hold the
Plus, I think that's when like all the Dan Carter jockey ads were really making it big.
True.
They're telling this guy to not have sex. Are you kidding me? Look at
Yeah,
that rig.
that hunk.
I
Yeah.
will say,
Sorry. I'm having
his shorts
sex.
here are a shade of blue, which actually accompanies perfectly his balls.
But Ben has been tasked with getting some Olympic
Yes,
stats for
yes,
us
he
this
has.
week, hasn't he?
Yeah, you guys said you said to me, I want to know about the Olympics. I want to know about Paris. I want to know about 2024. Well, I didn't get too many things about 2024, but I've got some really great facts.
Play some,
Do you have,
play some background
do you have
music.
some background music for this?
Yeah, I do have some background music for this. It's in here somewhere. Let me just check it.
Find it. Okay. Jesus, Cypress
Oh, no,
Hill,
that's not
Cypress
that
Hill
one
are going to sue us.
Oh, that was a different song actually. Here we go.
Whoa, Ben, that's so damn buzzy.
This is pretty good as well.
That's good.
I don't know how it plays the whole time, but that's one of the things we're looking into. Here we go.
If you guys just joining us and thinking, what's up with the soundboard today? Tavis has put Ben in
I've thrown
charge
in
of
the towel.
He's throwing in the towel on the soundboard today, and Ben's just still figuring it out. So if you enjoyed the soundboard, Tav's going to have to run a tutorial on it midweek with Ben on how and when because he was becoming a bit of a guru with the timing, so much so that
No, it's perfect because Ben can do like a couple of sets of weights. Ben's just got a crazy Smith machine set up, and then he can go do some sounds practicing. Look, we're panning to it.
that cost $50,000, ladies and gentlemen. that's more than your house
and that
deposit.
was just the tax.
And that was just the tax, yeah.
Anyway,
Team
where
Move
was
special.
I? I've got some great facts for you guys coming up.
Go
Here's
on.
some background music to play while I'm doing it.
Beautiful.
Oh, that didn't play anything.
Oh, well,
Fuck, I've really
let's just
fucked this
read them up.
Here we go.
Oh, that-
Whoa,
Beautiful.
this is good
Yeah.
music.
So, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Olympic has 7 letters.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's good.
The 5 Olympic rings featured in the logo are all the same size.
Damn, I never thought
That's
about
crazy.
it like that.
That's crazy.
Paris is a major railway, highway, and air transport hub served by 2 international airports.
Damn. I
Damn.
think I might
I
have
think-
known that. but good.
A minuscule fraction of foreign visitors suffer from Paris syndrome when their experiences do not meet expectations.
Oh, so
I think I had an uncle with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was like, fuck, I thought the Eiffel Tower was going to be bigger. This fucking thing's not even big as the Sky Tower. I've heard that before out of my own mouth.
The syndrome is characterized by symptoms such as acute delusional states, hallucinations, feelings of persecution, as well as psychosomatic manifestations such as dizziness, tachycardia, sweating most notably, but also others such as vomiting. And
Is that Paris syndrome?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
The disorder is caused by positive representations of the city in popular culture, which leads to immense disappointment
This
as
sounds
the
like a
reality
joke.
of experiencing the city is very different from
This is a joke.
expectations.
This is a joke.
This is
It's
all
a
real, and this
stitch
is
up.
stuff I looked up
this is
this
a
morning.
joke.
And it's
This
actually
is
very
bullshit.
great. It's all people from Japan, and they have built Paris up in their minds to be this beautiful city of romance, and then they just go over there, and it's a
And it's
stinky
horrible.
European city like the rest of Europe.
Whoa.
I haven't been there, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I guess the Japanese would. Yeah, their cities are really overly clean, so they probably would be unimpressed
Yeah.
by Paris.
I think
Personally?
I think I realized this when I watched that Kiss the Dragon, the Jet Li movie.
Yeah.
You know, and it showed you just how scummy
Pers-
Paris is.
Personally, I blame Pepe Le Pew for sort of leading them on, making
True.
them think it was a beautiful place of romance and
Yes.
love and croissants.
Yeah, true. No, it is. I mean, there's pockets of it that are nice. But do you have anything else?
No, that was it mainly. I just got stuck on the Paris syndrome thing. Fascinating stuff.
That is really
Nice.
fascinating.
Well, if you're thinking about going to Paris anytime soon,
temper
maybe
your expectations.
maybe get in touch with Ben,
Yeah.
and he can run a test, see if you've got Paris syndrome, or if
Yeah.
if you want to get Paris syndrome as well, you can get in touch and
Yeah, we'll pre-screen you, and if you want, we can condition you to thinking that Paris is some romantic place and send you over there.
Is there a relatable syndrome maybe that Kiwis have endured, like Gold Coast-itis?
Yeah, I'd
Where
say so.
You think Gold Coast is like where you're going to get super rich and super ripped, and like
You end up being a scaffolder for 30 years.
yeah, basically
Yeah.
overweight, and you actually just stop going to Movie World because it's not as good as you used to think it was.
Yeah. You know, actually, just one other thing I'd like to mention. During that whole
Yes.
process, I thought, well, why are they so disappointed with Paris? Is it stinky or something? So I started Googling stinkiest cities in the world.
Yeah.
Guess what comes up as number one on all the lists I
What?
could find?
Rotorua.
Vegas, baby. Yeah, Rotorua. Let's
Oh,
go.
man, I'm playing
So
a trip
shout
to
out to
Vegas.
Rotorua.
Damn, that's tabs 10 this week. You've ruined
Fuck.
the
Oh,
top
shit.
10 stinkiest cities.
Man.
I got a pivot.
Wouldn't have been bad. We should have just put Rotorua in every part. But hey, also, Artie Severe's going to Moana Pacifica, join his brother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hurricanes will be fine. They got heaps of loose forwards. But
Beautiful.
Buzzy though.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be nice to see them back together again.
But it will. It will. And I think we'll move on from that.
Well- It's great seeing brothers play together. Hopefully one day we can see the Barretts join arms
Yes.
and play for the Drua.
that'll be
maybe
cool.
in the future.
Yes. Or what about all five of them at Moana Pacifica?
All five.
5 brothers.
Five. Oh, yeah.
The Severes
Oh, yeah.
and the Barretts
Band
join
of-
forces.
Band of brothers.
And they
Band
could
of
release
Barrett
a
and
pasta
Sup.
sauce.
Well, it's the end of the episode, which can only mean one thing.
Who's gonna win? Rock or Ben?
Who's going to win?
Uh-oh.
Tabs 10.
We're back.
6 again.
It's 10.
That's
No,
right.
It's not just 10.
Wait, so there's 16 questions?
It's time for Tabs 10, everybody's favorite part of the episode. I know that a lot of you skip to get to this part as well. So
Yeah.
if you're skipping at the moment trying to find it,
Is it because they
Stop.
like seeing me rage fit?
they
They
love
like
it.
seeing me lose.
Is it the rage fit?
They love the rage. They love Ben's raging as well.
And trivia, I
They
suppose.
love,
They love
they
trivia.
love seeing us under time pressure.
They've
Yes.
asked. I've had a little request if Ben could be angrier as well. Yeah, that's
No,
great.
no, it's good. It's a good balance. You're cheery and like, oh, I didn't know that. And
Well, I've
I'm
got
like,
this one.
piece of shit.
I hate this segment.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Bloody
no.
hell.
I'm looking forward to it today.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good
Me
because
too.
it's an Olympic theme one.
Yeah.
We'll begin with a quick paper, scissors, rock.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
I won.
shit.
Okay, nice.
I'll go first. I think.
Okay, are you ready?
For once.
Name me the top 10 populated cities in the world.
Fuck. Mumbai. Have we started?
Yes.
Oh, keep
wait.
that going, eh?
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Mumbai. Yes.
Mexico City.
Yes.
Beijing.
No.
Fuck!
Tokyo.
Yes.
Damn it! Shanghai.
Yes.
Fuck. Thank fuck for that.
Buenos Aires.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Rio de Janeiro.
No.
Fuck!
London.
No.
New York City.
No.
Paris.
No.
Shit. Lagos.
No.
What? I thought Lagos was massively Nigeria.
It ain't on the list.
It
Damn.
ain't on the list. Oh, well, I was supposed to do some of those, wasn't I?
Oh, that's the timer.
Oh, shit.
Is that the timer? Well, let's keep going.
Well, fuck this up.
That's all right.
Raz's gonna add a counter in
I
post.
can't remember.
When it gets to like a minute, we'll call it.
Shit.
I'll
Who's
give you a
next?
tip.
Moscow?
Me or him?
Moscow?
No, I'll give you a tip. There's no American cities in there.
Turkey.
No, that's a country.
Istanbul.
No. It's two all.
Riyadh.
No.
Jakarta.
Yes.
Fuck. Bangkok.
No.
Damn it.
Delhi.
Yes.
Fuck. Singapore?
It's another country.
Well, it is. It's kind of a
It's also
city,
a city.
right?
Okay.
Why not?
I can't think of any other countries.
3, 2, 1.
All right, tell
Nice
us the
one.
name.
All right, ladies and germs.
Oh, crikey. I'm fucking pulling all my bits out.
Don't pull your bits out, mate. So number 1 with 70 million people, Guangzhou in China.
Guangzhou,
number
of
1.
course. Fuck.
Number 2 with
Oh, is
41.
this metropolitan areas we're talking?
Yeah, that's what fucked me up too.
Yeah, true. Number 2 with 41 million. Ben got it. It's Tokyo.
Damn, nice Ben.
Jeepers. Number 3 with 40 million. It's another Chinese one. It's Shanghai.
I got that
which
one.
Ra
Nice.
got. Number 4, 34 million. We head over to India. It's Delhi, which Ben got. And number 5, Indonesia, Jakarta with 29 million. That's
Hell
another
yeah.
Ben one. Number 6, which nobody got, Philippines.
Manila.
Manila.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Manila.
Thriller Manila, 27 mil.
Damn.
Number 7, India again, Mumbai with 27 mil.
classic.
Ra got that one.
I did, didn't I?
Number 8 was a good call by Ben, Mexico City.
Did I get Mumbai?
I think
Yeah,
so.
you got
No,
Mumbai.
Yeah.
Fuck, well, thanks. I don't think I remember getting it.
Yeah, Mexico City, good one with 25 million. Number 8 was I'm probably going to cook this pronunciation. Seoul,
Seoul.
South Korea.
Yep. Damn.
With 25 million. And number 10, which was a tricky one,
Addis Ababa.
is Rotorua.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
Yeah, no.
Heavily
No,
populated.
10 is Cairo. Congratulations
Nice,
to Ben
Ben.
with a
Hell
big win.
I knew
was good.
owning that
4
Atlas
to
would
2.
have paid off.
Really good, Ben.
Great job.
Time for the tips.
Time for the tips.
Wowee.
Next week, we'll finally get over the Origin bump and we're back into normal scheduled programming.
Yay.
Big game of the round, obviously, is the first game of the round. Warriors versus the Tigers.
Huge.
I think we're all going to go up the wires for
Up
that
the
one.
wires.
I think up the
Keep
wires
the
for that
faith.
one.
It's just a matter of faith.
And then we'll quickly zoom through these. Just give me a one-team answer. Eels, Storm.
Storm.
Storm. Broncos, Bulldogs.
I want to say Broncos with Reynolds back.
One-word answer.
Suncorp.
Yes.
Broncos.
Broncos. I'm going Broncos too. Cowboys, Sharks. Cowboys at home.
Cowboys.
Sharks.
I'm going Sharks. Roosters, Seagulls. Roosters at home.
Roosters.
Roosters. Dragons and Penrith.
Fuck. Penrith.
Dolphins and the Titans with Dolphins at home.
Dolphins. Yeah.
And then Raiders versus the Rabbits.
Oh, Rabbitohs.
Oh, Raiders, because they're probably the best team in the comp right now, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm
They
going to
are.
go Raiders as well because they're at home. And I
Yeah.
feel like Rabbits sniffing their own farts without Latrell.
Oh,
They're not going
okay.
to do too good.
Okay, fair.
Nice.
Hey, we just wanted to touch on a sad note. Tav's actually got something to tell us. You've had an offer.
Oh, yeah.
Something come in
And
that
with some sad
bigger
music.
and better.
There might be some sad music.
Obviously, it's 4 or 5 episodes in. It's been a good run, but Tav, What have you got to share with us?
I didn't realize you knew. I put that in the notes, but I was meant to delete it. Yeah, you know,
That's all right.
it's been a great 5 episodes now.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We learnt a lot and we've grown a lot. You know,
Yeah.
pants
Outwards mostly,
size. Yeah.
Totally.
But unfortunately, I'm going to be taking my talents elsewhere. I've had an offer I can't refuse.
This sucks. But,
And
oh well.
my Sundays are now going to be dedicated to another podcast.
Yeah.
What one is it?
It's the Food in a Minute podcast. Where
Produced by the morning shift.
produced
Though.
by the morning shift. Yeah,
Yep.
where basically we get back the Food in a Minute lady. That song's going to be on there.
And you relive some of the recipes.
we relive some of the recipes. We talk back about the controversies about the show.
It's a smart idea.
And, you know, just like during the major events, the global events that happened while Food in a Minute ads were running.
Yes.
And, you know, she had to address the nation
Yeah.
while she was showing them how to make a potato bag.
Well, obviously, I'm pretty livid and spewing internally about this, and I don't really want to give a fuck about what your podcast's about, but that does sound really interesting. So, on one side, I'm pissed off. You're
Yeah,
leaving, but
look, I'm gutted to see you go. But if you're going to move on to greener pastures, so to speak, I just want to know that will you be asking the hard-hitting questions? Because a lot of people are saying that took her longer than a minute to cook that.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's one question he's not allowed to ask in the contract. I've heard.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about
He's
anything
not allowed to
time-wise.
ask, was that a minute or is this food?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
allowed to talk about anything really. The potato bake recipe, all of that stuff, it's all kept behind closed doors. I'm really just there to kind of bounce some questions to and from the Food in a Minute lady and Sean Johnson, who will also be there on the
Oh,
podcast
damn
with
it!
me.
You got Sean too.
It'll be both of us. And
The
we'll-
knife goes deeper.
we took him food, and we've been chatting to William Waidua as well. So-
Fucking hell, Ben! What are we gonna do?
sorry
You know
about that.
anybody?
Well, I was also chatting to William Waidua, but he told me that he...
Who are you? He
Yeah,
said.
first of all, he said, how did you get my number?
Yeah, fair enough.
And then he said, you should meet my mate. He runs a bakery. And that's about as far as we got,
Okay,
actually.
bloody good. Well, hey, good, all the best with that.
Thanks, guys. This will be my last step.
That's cool.
So if you could all follow my new page, Food in a Neck Minute.
Sounds good.
Do not come.
All right, well, that's our episode for this week, isn't it?
Yeah, that's us. It's been a great episode.
Fantastic. We got there in the end.
Yeah, we got there in the
and
end. We made it.
We were only mildly affected by the Counter-Strike fallout ourselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Fortnite guy personally.
Play
Me too.
the music out, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Give us
let's
something to play the music
outro.
out.
Let's get something out here.
I
Nice.
think I usually
This is going to play us
yeah,
out
nice.
today. Nice.
Yeah.
nice. So let us know what you think so far.
Who do you think should replace Tav?
Yeah. Who you
I've
think?
only got one idea, and
I'm taking-
no one knows who he is.
William Waidua is off the table.
All right. Well, hey, fantastic.
Thanks for listening, guys. Keep an eye out at the Warriors game for the Mexican Mana Wave. And if you're going, maybe start it. Or at
Start
least
it.
whisper in the Fritz Wiener line that I think there's going to be a Mexican Mana Wave tonight.
Totally. Do it.
We'll see you next week.
See you next
Ladies
week.
and gentlemen, the Heaps On podcast.